A very warm welcome to our next commercial announcement. Please welcome with me Phil Scruggs, President and Chief Commercial Officer, and Ted O'Byrne, he is Chief Investment Officer of AerCap. From the Airbus side, we have Fabrice Bregier, President and CEO of Airbus, and John Leahy, our Chief Operating Officer, Customers. And without any further ado, Fabrice, I pass the floor over to you.
Thank you, Stefan. Good morning, everybody. I'm delighted to welcome on stage Phil and Ted, two senior members of executive team of AerCap. You know that AerCap is now the world's leading independent aircraft leasing company, and of course has been for many years a very strong Airbus customer, both the A320 and A330 family aircraft. And with the acquisition of ILFC last May, AerCap also became Airbus' largest customer worldwide, with a total amount of 900 aircraft ordered, which is impressive, including A320-family, A330, A340, and A350. And today, I'm particularly delighted to witness the signature of a very big additional batch of A320neo. So the floor is yours.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Fabrice. We're pleased to announce today that AerCap is exercising an option to purchase an additional 50 A320neo family aircraft. By firming up these 50 aircraft, we increase our total order to over 200 A320neo aircraft. For us, the A320neo is the perfect asset to meet the needs of our customer base of over 200 airlines in over 90 countries. Since the A320 entered into commercial revenue service back in 1988, it has led the industry with innovation. Now, with the introduction of the A320neo family of aircraft, Airbus has made a great product even better. Our business demands that we select the right aircraft that will provide the right combination of comfort, of reliability, and compelling economics to our airline customers and the flying public. The A320neo achieves all of these goals. We're also pleased that the deal extends our partnership with AerCap and Airbus. AerCap, as Fabrice mentioned, is the global leader in aircraft leasing with over $45 billion in assets, over 1,300 aircraft flying today, and an order book of over 400 new generation aircraft on order. In May of this past year, AerCap completed the acquisition of ILFC, the largest transaction of its kind in the aircraft leasing sphere. The new, larger AerCap has the size and global reach to provide fleet solutions to all of our airline customers, and we couldn't be happier with the exercise of this option. Thanks.
Thank you very much, Phil. Actually, just now that we signed the purchase agreement.
Yeah, perfect.
Photographers can come to the front.
The airplane itself.
Okay, then get ready for the Q&A session. Who has the first question? Andrea Rossman, Bloomberg.
Hello, this is a question for Phil. Hi. Generally, lessors order airplanes to sort of match what they expect to be the required demands of the marketplace. You want to reflect the marketplace. You've ordered 200 A320neos, but I don't think you've ordered any of the competition's plane. Does that suggest that you think that the marketplace is going to be exclusively flying A320s?
No, we don't. We think that the 737 is a great product, but we're here today to celebrate our order of A320neos. We think the A320neo is a fantastic product. We're an aircraft leasing company. We buy airplanes. We're looking for the right combination of asset and economics for ourselves and for our customer base, and the A320neo is that airplane for us. Engines? So yes, they are coming with engines. Yes, we have both engine types on our existing 150, and with the additional 50 for 200 airplanes, we'll have both engines. We think both engines are fantastic. The LEAP is a great engine. The Pratt & Whitney GTF, likewise, we consider to be a great engine. And the marketplace will speak, and we as a leasing company will follow the marketplace, and we'll see how the market develops between those two engines. And you would expect to see our engine split between the two manufacturers follow the marketplace. You will see it follow the marketplace. It isn't set at this point.
Next, Robert Wall, Wall Street Journal.
Yeah, just a couple on, in general, when do you get your first NEO? When do you get your first NEO from this batch? Do you have any more options to exercise? And since they were so kind to launch the 330neo today, what's your thoughts on buying that?
So a lot of questions there. We will take delivery of our first NEO next year. And we will take the first delivery under this order. They start delivering in 2019, so they follow on to our order book that we have already with Airbus. The A330neo, look, AerCap is the largest leasing company in the world in terms of Airbus product and in terms of ownership of the A330 class of airplanes. So undoubtedly, we will look at the A330neo, and as we do with all aircraft, when we see the right airplane with the right economics and the right demand in the marketplace, when it's right, we will move, and if it's not right, we won't move for us, but we have no doubt that it'll be a great airplane.
Do you have any options left to convert the NEO?
Do you have any NEO options
I think that's
left?
disclosed as well. Yeah, we do have additional options.
Next question in the room. If there's no more question, yes, to Reuters, Victoria Bryan.
Hi, thanks. Just wondering where, in particular, you see the demand for these extra 50 aircraft. Where in the world do you see the most demand for this type of plane? Thanks.
Well, the beauty of that is we're actually projecting demand in 2019, starting in 2019. So the A320 family today is the workhorse of the single aisle market. We expect that the A320neo will likewise be a workhorse that will be flying far beyond the careers of anyone sitting at this table.
Oh, not sure.
No, it will be flying.
John is still very young.
So where do we see demand? Well, we're a global player, and for us, the market is the globe. We have tremendous presence in Asia, in the Americas, in Europe, Africa, CIS, and we would expect that this airplane will go to all of those markets, both our existing customer base of over 200 airlines, as well as new customers that will develop between now and the next decade.
Next question to Andrew Parker, FT.
This is a question for John Leahy, please. And it's actually in relation to 330neo. Apologies if I have this wrong, but as far as I can tell, the list price for your 330-900neo and 800neo is above 787-9-9 and -8. So can you just clarify whether you intend, in the actual deals with customers, to price below the Dreamliner with a 330neo or not in terms of the purchase price, please?
Yes, we do. And
Yes, we do what?
well, I'm answering your question. Do you intend to price below? We looked at those catalog prices, and I do need to reconfirm this morning's comment. $242 for the 330-800 is correct, and $275 for the 330-900neo are the correct numbers. And yes, if you go to the Boeing website, it's not an apples-to-apples comparison. They have a very stripped down, lightly equipped airplane that they put up there. We decided just to put a realistic number up, but I think most people in the marketplace are well aware of the fact that you can buy an A330neo for less the price of either a 787 or a 350.
Next question goes to Reuters.
Thanks. Just a follow-up question to Phil. Pratt came out yesterday with an improved version of the engines for the A320neo. I just wondered what you thought of that improvement. Would it maybe sway your decision when it comes to choosing between them and CFM? Thanks.
So I think that it will sway our decision if it sways the market decision, because we will follow the market. Pratt has a great engine, but like all new engine programs, either the LEAP program or the Pratt program, we would expect to see improvements over time.
Any other question, Ernie?
A question for Phil. Given the trend toward increasing size and capacity of airplanes, do you have an option to switch some of the orders to A321 from 320 should the market change?
We do. We have some flexibility in our order. We have a tremendous deal of confidence in the A321 and its positioning in the marketplace. There's really no airplane that can fit the position that the A321neo fits in the marketplace. So we're very bullish on that airplane.
Is there any other question in the room? Otherwise, we close this press conference. Thank you, Phil. Thank you, Ted.